Qantas 616, g'day.
Jetstar 512, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34, clear for takeoff, Jetstar 512.
Velocity 1593, line up runway 34, you're number 1.
Line up runway 34, velocity 1593.
Velocity 327 at kilo, line up runway 34 and wait number 2 to company at Juliet.
34 line up and wait number 2, velocity 327.
Jetstar 512, contact departures, bye.
Jetstar 512, yeah.
runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 34, velocity 1593.
Runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34, clear for takeoff, velocity 327.
Velocity 1593, contact departures.
Velocity 1593, clear line.
Bye.
Melbourne Tower, g'day, velocity 683, ready.
Velocity 683 tower, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 34, velocity 683.
All right.
327,
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to our Sunday afternoon show here live at Melbourne Airport from Terminal 4 car park. Velocity here getting ready to head across to Perth, if I'm not mistaken. Hope you're all having a wonderful afternoon and looking forward to some great aviation action here at Melbourne Airport today. That velocity 683 rolling, heading across to Perth. We've got Qatari coming in In about 6 minutes, Air China there, pushed back. And hopefully later on today we will see this big bird depart off to Singapore maybe? I'll have to check where it's going.
Contact departures.
Back to K3.
Hayden, legend. Hi Tim and Mick. Thank you for 1 month as a gold frequent flyer. Really appreciate your support there, buddy. You've been great support from the start of our shows. As one of our mods as well, sort of can't do the show without you. Sort of, it's good to have you there helping us out. Much appreciated. So, and thank you for 1 month as a gold frequent flyer. Well, yeah, the Singapore cargo arrived just as we were setting up, so unfortunately didn't get to film its arrival. But hopefully we'll get to see it depart later on today.
Link 80 ready.
Link 80, Melbourne Tower, g'day. Sun heading left 320, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
Left heading 320, runway 34, clear for takeoff. Link 80.
All stations, information X-ray, temperature 15, QNH 1030.
Alright, Qlink 80 there. Where are they heading to? They're heading up to Mildura. Alright, so we've got Qatar on downwind at the moment. I'm just going to try and see if I can pick it up on the camera to show you guys. Just can't quite find him. He's a little speck in the sky, so a little bit hard to see. That's right, we'll grab Qlink 80 heading across, or heading up to Mildura.
Hey, it's with Melbourne Tower there, sir.
Sorry.
Alrighty, there we go. Qlink 80 heading up to Mildura, rolling runway 34. Got quite a decent northerly wind today. Sounds like we've got a couple of heavies coming in. We've got Qatar as well as Cathay. So we've had a few heavy movements while we've been getting set up, but still a few more to come in for you guys. As I said, Air China. Oh, I saw them moving before. Where have they gone? They might have gone around for a 2-7 departure. Yeah, not sure where Air China has gone. Never mind, they'll pop back up later, no doubt. Very good afternoon to you all. Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday.
G'day, Class 683 ready.
Qantas 683, sir.
Alright, Qantas 683 there, calling ready, heading across to Adelaide. So we'll also have Velocity 1681 heading to Ayers Rock. They're also making their way out at the moment. This is the Qantas heading across to Adelaide. Sounds like somebody's a little bit confused about the tower frequencies. They're trying to get Essendon and they're calling Tulla Tower.
1681 ready.
Lefty 1681 Melbourne Town. Qantas 683, runway 34 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34, good takeoff, 683.
There you go, Qantas 683 to Adelaide, cleared for takeoff, runway 34.
I'll see 1681, line up runway 34.
Line up runway 34, 1681.
Good morning, Jetstar 514. Jetstar 514, Melbourne Town, good morning.
Sounds like a couple of people who don't know what time of day it is calling good morning.
Sorry, 9089 on the final approach. RFB 114.
Qatari 9890, heavy, Melbourne Town today.
Alright, so there goes Qantas heading across to Adelaide.
Class 683, contact departures.
That's class 683.
I'll see 1681, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
34, clear takeoff, 1681.
Velocity 1681 here to Ayers Rock. Just cleared for takeoff, runway 34. We've got Qatar on channel, so they won't be too far away.
Team line at runway 34. Line up 34, no 514.
Alright, just 514 going to get out before Qatari heading up to Sydney. Velocity off to Ayers Rock.
On contact departures.
Departures of 1681.
Jetstar 514, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
34, clear for takeoff, Jetstar 514.
Alright, just 514 cleared for takeoff to Sydney. And then we'll have Qatar coming in from Adelaide.
Wind 010 degrees, 15 knots, runway 34, cleared to land.
Land runway 34, Qatari 9089.
Alright, so that's Qatari. Possibly not the one in from Adelaide.
Tower 14, contact departures. Good day.
Oh, there's Qatari coming in from Adelaide. Mick just corrected me. Triple 300 ER. 8-year-old 777 300 ER. Wind's picking up a little bit here at Melbourne Airport. But the sun is shining. It's a lovely day up here for winter.
Melbourne Tower, killing 283, ready. Killing 283, Melbourne Tower, sign heading left 260, hold short runway 34. Left 260, hold short 34, killing 283. Tower 989, vacate on Echo and contact ground 121.7.
On Echo, 121.7, considering 9 or 89.
Killing 283, line up runway 34. Line up 34, killing 283.
Okay, they 105 established.
Cathay 105, heavy, Melbourne Tower, good day.
Where's Killing 283? Killing 283, where's that going? On Foxtrot. Ah. Yeah.
Killing 283, runway 34, cleared for takeoff. 34, cleared for takeoff, killing 283.
Alright, Killing 283 cleared for takeoff. We've lost him on flight radar, so we're not sure where he's going. Might be the Adelaide service. Anyway, dash 8, 300, rolling runway 34. He's going to Launceston, Mick informs me. There we go.
Tower, just 796 ready.
Just have 796 Melbourne Tower. Say 105, wind 010 degrees, 12 knots, runway 34, cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 34, Cathay 105.
Alright, Cathay 105 cleared to land. The nifty 50 grand A350. So we'll have Cathay in shortly. Oh, there we go. Hayden saying that we're going to have rain coming in the next 10 days. 5 days that's supposed to rain, so might be a bit of a break between shows depending on the weather. Alright, so this Cathay is running considerably late. Left 2 hours late and is arriving an hour 45 late. We'll have him on camera in just a sec. There we go, nifty 50 grand, Cathay Pacific.
796, line at runway 34.
They're a very long aircraft, these A350-1000s. And we'll start seeing more of them in the coming years when Qantas starts bringing them into service.
Vacate Echo and contact ground 121.7.
Okay, Echo, 1217, Cathay 105. Melbourne Tower, CG 934, running short of runway 34, Juliet, ready for departure.
CG 934, Melbourne Tower. Jetstar 796, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34, cleared for takeoff, Jetstar 796.
Melbourne Tower, good day, velocity 9009.
Also 9009, Melbourne Tower, good day.
Alright, we're just going to try and switch across to grab Jetstar here, departing to the sunny coast.
PG 934, line at runway 34.
Line at runway 34, PG 934.
Fiji 934, they're cleared to line up, heading back to Nandi. 737 MAX 8.
Qantas 444 ready.
Qantas 444, Melbourne Tower, good day.
There we go, Jetstar off to the sunny coast.
Runway 34, clear for takeoff, PG 934.
Jetstar 796, contact departures.
Start is Jetstar 796.
Alright, here we go, Fiji heading back to Nandi. If I'm wrong with my pronunciation, please let me know. Is it Nandi or Nadi? Mick and I are having a debate over this. I believe it's Nandi with an extra N that's not there. And he believes it's spoken as it's written, Nadi.
0 degrees 14 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
Happy to be corrected.
Runway 34, please land. 9009.
Anyway, Fiji's 737 MAX 8 there. Out the door, heading back to Fiji. Alright, this Singapore 747 freighter, we will hopefully feature them on our show later on this afternoon.
34, contact departures.
Departures 934, good day.
Good day.
Melbourne Tower, QJ 1292.
QJ 1292, Melbourne Tower, good day.
Alright, so we got landing here on 34. I missed who it was. Velocity. There we are, velocity 9009 coming in from Brisbane.
Qantas 444, line up runway 34.
Line up runway 34, Qantas 444.
And that's Qantas 444 just cleared to line up 34 heading to Sydney.
Qantas 444, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 34, Qantas 444.
Qantas 444 cleared for takeoff. Runway 34 heading north to Sydney. Alright, Qantas 444 rolling, heading up to Sydney.
In 010 degrees, 11 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
Runway 34, clear to land, QJ 1292.
Melbourne Tower, good day, Qantas 29 heavy, ready.
Qantas 29 heavy, Melbourne Tower, good day.
Alright, cleared to land, 34 QJet, it was 1292.
34, contact departures.
One of our Airbus A220s coming in from Hobart. They started their service down to Hobart the other day, so it's good to see the 220s on a different route now. Looks like it'll be X-ray 4 Bravo. Doesn't look like it's our green machine friend.
Yeah, good day, Qantas 70.
Qantas 70 heavy, Melbourne Tower, good day.
Qantas 29 heavy heading to Singapore.
29, line up runway 34.
Line up runway 34, Qantas 29.
Sorry, Qantas 29's to Hong Kong, not to Singapore. My apologies. This A220 in from Hobart.
Qantas 29, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34, cleared for takeoff, Qantas 29.
Alrighty, Qantas 29 cleared for takeoff, heading to Hong Kong, Airbus A330.
Wind at 010 degrees, 10 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
Runway 34, clear to land, Qantas 70.
Alright, Qantas 70 coming in right behind Qantas 29, coming in from Delhi. So that's Qantas 29 there, out the door. Positive rate, gear up. Alright, so we're going to swing around and grab Qantas 70 in a moment, coming in.
Contact departures.
Qantas 29.
Qantas 70 coming in from Delhi. William Reed, thank you so much, mate, for upgrading to Gold Frequent Flyer. Your support is greatly appreciated, mate. You've been with the show with us pretty much since the start, I think. So it's great to see your ongoing support for us, mate. We really do appreciate it. Qantas 70 here coming in from Delhi. Just about touchdown. A330 200.
Melbourne Tower, Qantas 735.
Qantas 735 Melbourne Tower, g'day. Qantas 71 vacated contact ground 121.7.
121.7, correct, 117.
Alright, Qantas 70 in. Thank you again, Will, for your support, mate. Really appreciate it. And Neil Mack, welcome as a silver frequent flyer.
Runway 34, cleared to land.
Runway 34, clear to land.
Your support, the channel is really appreciated, mate. We really do appreciate everyone's support. Whether you're a member, doing super chats, or just in the show to watch it, all support is greatly appreciated. Good afternoon, Johnny Vogel there. Hope everyone is hope all is well. Yes, all is well, mate. Hope all is well with you. And welcome to everybody joining us today. I can see we've got 86 people in the show at the moment. So welcome to you all. Hope you're having a great morning, afternoon, or evening, depending where in the world you are watching us. So we are, of course, atop T4 today with the Operations Road car park itself closed. Can see a lot of cars parked there, by the look of it, in front of the car park, which, yeah, with our generator, we don't think it's very polite for us to be over there with the generator. So we'll come up to T4 and get out of everyone's way. Neil Masidou, my apologies if I butchered that, but Neil, welcome as another silver frequent flyer. Welcome. Really do appreciate your support there. As I said, everyone's support is greatly appreciated, whether it's just joining in or being members. We really do appreciate it, and we hope you do enjoy the content we provide, and always open to feedback. So you can always jump on the socials, Melbourne Flyer AU on Insta and Facebook. Alright, Qantas, I think it was Qantas 735 here, about to touch down, runway 34.
Tower velocity 227 ready.
Velocity 227 Melbourne Tower, g'day. Wind 010 degrees 11 knots, runway 34, cleared to land.
34, clear to land, Jetstar 732.
Where's he from? Where's 732 from? Where's 732 from? The intelligent Jim, Qantas 735 there, travelling further, diverting to Melbourne instead of going to Adelaide. Let me just bring that up on flight radar. Oh, yep. 735 is a Sydney-Adelaide service, but has diverted. Oh yeah, looks like they would have been better off just going to Adelaide. That's an interesting one. I wonder what the reasoning for coming all the way into Melbourne was. Anyway, Jetstar 732 from Launceston will be our next to touch down on runway 34. There we go. A320 there of Jetstar's.
Southern line at runway 34, be ready immediate.
Line up 227 off the second again, line up 342, roughly 222.
Oscar 227, traffic 3 mile final, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 34, velocity 227.
Alright, velocity 227. Heading across to Adelaide. There he is. Velocity 227 here, heading to Adelaide. So not sure why Qantas 735 diverted here.
2 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 34, velocity 68.
Alright, next arrival, velocity 680 coming in from Perth.
Velocity 845 ready.
Velocity 845, Melbourne Tower. Contact departures here.
Fast Connect, velocity 227.
Alright, velocity 680, 45 minutes late out of Perth, 15 late into Melbourne.
Jetstar 704, Melbourne Tower.
Might have a bit of time getting across the country, but still a late departure there from Perth.
Five X-Flight line at runway 34, be ready immediate.
X-Flight line at runway 34, velocity 845.
Velocity 845, told to expedite their lineup. They're heading up to Sydney, so we'll jump across to them in a sec.
Velocity 845, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34, clear for takeoff, velocity 845.
Alright, so velocity 845 here, heading to Sydney. Up to see our good friends from Sid Squad. They had a pretty good show on last night. Hope you all enjoyed it. I know I certainly did. Velocity 845, Melbourne Sydney milk run.
For wind 010 degrees, 12 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
34, clear to land, Jetstar 704.
Contact departures.
Departures 845.
Alright, Jetstar 704 coming in from Hobart. Be our next arrival here on 34.
Melbourne Tower, Jetstar 941, final runway 34.
Jetstar 941, Melbourne Tower.
Just a reminder, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please go hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit the bell icon so that you're notified when we are streaming and when we're also posting up trip review videos. Next one is due to come out on Tuesday. Apologies to our members, there's no early access to this one.
1572 Melbourne Tower.
But yeah, if you're subscribed, you will know when we are releasing these videos and when we're streaming. Alright, so we've got Qantas 21 here taxiing out the Melbourne to Dallas Fort Worth
Wind 0,
service.
10 degrees, 15 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
Runway 34, clear to land, just 941.
Just 9:41. Our next arrival coming in from Cairns. Claudette Hudson, welcome. Hope you're having a wonderful afternoon. Hope everyone's having a wonderful afternoon. Darren Lewis, yeah, Qantas 735 diverted. Yeah, not sure why they came all the way back down to Melbourne when they were that close to Adelaide. Claudette, of course the 747's just for you, so hope you enjoy it. Hopefully it leaves before we leave. Anyway, Jetstar 704 coming in from Cairns. No, is that 704? Apologies there, guys. I stuffed up the flight number, I think. But anyway, it's a Cairns service. I know that much. Haven't got the phone with flight radar right in front of me, so. There we go. Mick just corrected me. Jetstar 941 in from Cairns. I think 704 was the preceding aircraft from Hobart. Anyway, Airbus A321, not a Neo.
Runway 34.
Just a regular old A321 CO. Alright, next departure will be QJet 72 heading up to Coffs Harbour. 717 service.
Runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34, clear for takeoff, QJet 1572.
QJet 1572. So it's a nice young 22-year-old 717 operating the Coffs Harbour service today. So it's younger than some of the 737s. If it's only 22 years old.
Wind 010 degrees, 10 knots, runway 34, cleared to land.
Runway 34, clear to land, just 559.
Alright, next arrival.
743 ready.
It was Jetstar. Was it Jetstar? Jetstar 569 from Brisbane. That's why we need to get Mick on a proper headset. So we'll hopefully achieve that in the next couple of months once we get the new sound mixer. We'll be able to get Mick on headset as well, so he can be doing the flight radar. And I can be getting the videos without getting the flight numbers and the destinations wrong.
Melbourne Tower, good afternoon, velocity 280.
Velocity 280, Melbourne Tower, good afternoon.
Mick reckons I'll live to regret having him on mic. I think it'll be a good thing to have him on mic.
Line up 34, 743.
Next departure, velocity 743.
743, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
Heading to the Goldie. Velocity 743 to the Gold Coast. It's where the Pacific Air Show will be in not too long. I think it's in a couple of weeks' time. We will not be attending this year, but I know for a fact that SID Squad and I'm pretty sure 4 Aussie aviators at the very least are attending. Wouldn't be too surprised if OPN are there as well. But yeah, we will not be attending the Pacific Air Show on the Gold Coast this year.
Welcome to Polo 32, claims request.
Polo 32, Melbourne Tower, g'day.
Yeah, Polo 32, 8 miles to the south, 1,500, airwork Deer Park, 2 miles north of our current position.
Polo 32, remain outside controlled airspace and stand by.
Polo 32.
Velocity 218, wind 360 degrees, 15 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
Flight 34, velocity 280.
Not sure what's going on with Qantas 21.
Juliet, runway 34, am I ready?
Qantas 153, Melbourne Tower. Velocity 743.
Qantas 21 for Dallas. Been sitting there for a little while. One of the other Qantas 78s last night up in Sydney did a similar thing where it sat stationary on the taxiway for quite some time. Hopefully all is good with it. Martin, good afternoon. Thank you for joining us. We are doing well.
Melbourne Tower, g'day. Qantas 773 is ready.
Will Avalon 25, pretty likely we will be there. Given Avalon's 45 minutes from where I'm based. All right, next arrival, velocity 218 in from Adelaide. Just going to flick back to the Singapore for a sec while I reposition the camera.
Velocity 838.
There we go. Velocity in from Adelaide. But yeah, Will, I reckon good chance that we will be at Avalon.
Your operation at Deer Park not above 1,500 is approved.
Deer Park not above 1,500, Polo 32.
Yeah, we will be. We're going to try and dedicate quite a bit of time to that.
We'll go Polo 32.
Velocity 838.
Velocity 838, Melbourne Tower, g'day.
Alright, that's velocity in from Adelaide.
8 wind 350 degrees, 13 knots. Runway 34, clear to land.
Runway 34, clear to land, velocity 838.
Velocity 838, next arrival coming in from Sydney.
Now Yankee wind 360 degrees at 12 knots, maximum crosswind. Temperature 16, QNH 1029.
Velocity 838 from Sydney will be our next arrival. There we go, velocity 838 coming in from Sydney. 737-800. And yeah, we've got Qantas 21 sitting down there. Actually not sure if it's on that camera.
Just south 513, Melbourne Target.
Apollo 32 established.
Apollo 32, roger.
And Tower Apollo 32 on completion requesting Kings Park, Melway 13, Delta 11.
Apollo 32. Qantas 153, line up runway 34.
Line up 34, Qantas 153.
Alright, that's Qantas 153, cleared to line up, heading to Auckland. Got Malaysian on taxi there.
Qantas 21 Heavy, ready.
Qantas 21 Heavy, Melbourne Tower.
Alright, there we go. Qantas 21 is on the move again.
Runway 34, clear takeoff on 153.
Apollo 32, how long will you need at Deer Park?
Probably another 1 minute, Apollo 32.
Apollo 32.
So we've got the police air wing to the southwest of the field, but he's obviously close enough to talk to the airport.
3-4 traffic, there'll be delays to get you across there. Are you happy to go exit the zone and go around the outside?
Okay, Apollo 32.
Apollo 32.
There we go, Apollo 32 having to exit the zone, go the long way to do their work.
Apollo 32 completed Deer Park.
Apollo 32, roger. Exit the zone on a southerly heading and report once you're at not above 1,500.
Roger, clearing southbound, not above 1,500, Apollo 32.
There we go, Qantas 153 off to Auckland.
At 13, wind 350 degrees, 15 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
Runway 34, just 15 better.
Qantas 153, contact departures.
Qantas 153. Melbourne Tower, good day, Jetstar 853.
Just 853, Melbourne Tower, good day.
Alright, there's Qantas 21 sitting there ready.
Apollo 32, control services terminated, frequency change approved.
Yeah, Malaysian does have quite a lovely livery, just going there past the Singapore. So next arrival with Jetstar 513 coming in from Sydney. But yeah, a lovely split screen there for us all. Actually, we just go to single screen on that second camera and get all three of them in one shot. How nice is that? Alright, Jetstar 513 coming from Sydney with our next arrival. There we go. Jetstar 513. Looks like an A321CO, possibly with winglets. Oh, it's only a 320, that one. Alright, we've got our Thai A350 pushing back as well.
Runway 34, clear to land, Jetstar 853.
Now, next arrival will be Jetstar 853 coming in from Hamilton Island.
For immediate departure after the next landing.
Qantas 733. Melbourne Tower, Jetstar 464 ready.
Jetstar 464, Melbourne Tower. Jetstar 655, Melbourne Tower, good day.
Alright, there we go.
140, hello.
Jetstar 853 from Hamilton Island.
Melbourne Tower, good day.
Yeah, quite a queue of aircraft to leave. You can see the Singapore nose is closed up, So we may have them departing not too long. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Qantas 773, line at runway 34.
Lining up, runway 34, Qantas 773.
Alright, Qantas 773 cleared to line up, heading across to Perth.
Qantas 21, we're also ready immediate.
Qantas 21, roger.
So Singapore's door's still open, but hopefully it won't be
Qantas
too long.
773, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 34, Qantas 773.
Alright, Qantas 773.
Clearance request.
Polo 32, Melbourne Tower.
Qantas 773 to Perth.
Maintaining 1,500 airwork Kings Park, 4 miles east, current position.
Polo 32, standby. Jetstar 655, wind 350 degrees, 13 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
34 clear to land, Jetstar 655.
Qantas 21, be ready for immediate departure after the next arrival.
Qantas 21.
Contact departure.
Qantas 773.
Alright, Jetstar coming in from Canberra.
Qantas 440.
Qantas 441, Melbourne Tower.
And then I believe we'll have Qantas 21, the 787-9er, heading to Dallas, Fort Worth.
Runway 34.
Lining up runway 34, Qantas 21.
Polo 32, you're cleared to operate in not above 1,500.
Just confirm Kings Park, not above 1,500, Polo 32.
Polo 32, A-firm Kings Park, not above 1,500, reporting your area of operation.
Roger, Kings Park, not above 1,500, Polo 32.
Alright, Qantas 21 lining up full length runway 34, getting ready to head to Dallas, Fort Worth.
21, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff runway 34, Qantas 21.
Alright, there we go. The 787-9 cleared for takeoff, heading to Dallas, Fort Worth. Nice short flight from here in Melbourne.
Wind 010 degrees, 15 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
Runway 34, clear to land, Qantas 441.
Alright, there we go. Qantas 21 gone.
Qantas 21, contact departures.
Qantas 21, g'day.
Our next arrival, Qantas 441 in from Sydney.
Jetstar
to taxi via Alpha.
Jet 462 Heavy, Melbourne Tower.
Jet 462.
Alright, we've got a number of heavies getting ready to depart with the Malaysian A330, we've got the Thai A350, and we've got Capital A330.
Malaysian 140, we are fully ready. Tower, it's 9490.
Malaysian 148, line up runway 34.
Line up runway 34, Malaysian 148.
Flex 9419, Melbourne Tower, good day.
Alright, Malaysian lining up runway 34. That'll be Malaysian 148 heading to Kuala Lumpur.
Polo 32, roger, and how long will you need there?
3 minutes, Polo 32.
Polo 32. Runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
And cleared for takeoff, Malaysian 148.
Alright, Malaysia 148 cleared for takeoff heading back to Kuala Lumpur. The Airbus A330. You can see Capital Airlines there in the foreground.
Completed, requesting exit for landing.
432, stand by. Brexit 9419, wind 020 degrees 13 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
For that, 9490.
Alright, there's Malaysian out the door heading back to Kuala Lumpur. Alright, Rex coming in from Vegas. There we go.
Polo 32, take off and northerly heading not above 1,500.
Tracking northbound, not above 1,500, Polo 32.
Malaysia 148, contact departures.
Contact departures, Malaysia 148, good day.
Track towards the east, not above 1,500.
Tracking eastbound, not above 1,500, Polo 32.
Jetstar 464, line up runway 34 on way.
Line up runway 34, Jetstar 464. Capital Jet 462, confirm hold kilo, runway 34.
Capital Jet 462, A firm, holding point kilo, runway 34.
Holding point kilo, runway 34, Capital Jet 462.
Alright, just 464 here, heading off to Ballina.
Echo, Mike.
Victor Echo Mike, tag day. 32, track from present position overhead the police air wing, not above 1,500.
Roger, tracking present position overhead the police air wing, not above 1,500, police.
Jetstar 464, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34, clear for takeoff, Jetstar 464.
Alright, here we go. Just 464 about to roll, heading up to Ballina.
To traffic is a Saab overflying Essendon on descent. They're going through 2,500, right base for runway 34. Report sighting.
Roger, looking for traffic, Polly 30. Traffic in sight, Polly 30.
Polo 32, maintain own separation with the Saab and contact Essendon Tower.
Essendon Tower 1251, remain visually separated, the Saab, Polly 30.
Victor Echo Mike, there is a police helicopter in your 1 o'clock, approximately 1.5 miles. So have you sight and will maintain own separation.
Victor Echo Mike.
Alright, so there we go. Jetstar off to Ballina. Next arrival will be the Link Sub 340.
Victor Echo Mike, wind 1010 degrees, 17 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
34, clear to land, Victor Echo Mike.
Just
That's Victor Echo Mike.
Runway above, Jetstar
Coming in from Wollongong. Yeah, Claudette, you get choked quite a bit with code share flights where they will say it's an airline that doesn't fly into Melbourne that will be operating that same flight as, in this case, Malaysian. So yeah, bit disappointing, but it is what it is, unfortunately. Would be nice to see a KLM bird coming into Melbourne. So we're just waiting for this Link Sub 340. He's just turned finals. We're also waiting for the Singapore cargo there to close up so that we can see them depart. Alrighty, our little Saab 340 of Link coming in from Wollongong.
line at runway 34.
And up runway 34, time 466.
Alright, there we go. Tyre cleared to line up 3-4.
Runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
Let's take off runway 34, time 466.
Alrighty, Tyre 466 heading back to Bangkok, cleared for takeoff. Runway 34 from full length kilo. Here we go.
Delta Tower, C1323.
C1323, Melbourne, Target.
There we go. Tyre 464 or 466, sorry, out the door, heading back to Bangkok. Yeah, well, I can't see us getting the likes of British Airways and all those coming in, even with the ULRs. Even if they were to operate those aircraft into Australia, I dare say that would be into Sydney still. So be nice to see them, but. All right, next arrival will be Velocity 1323 coming up from Hobart. Dan Maloney, yeah, the props they're pretty cool, aren't they? They're pretty cool to see. Alright, Singapore has had the main door closed and the stairs removed. There is a tug attached, so I think it won't be long before we see the Singapore Cargo 747 pushback for departure. We're just waiting on Velocity coming in from Hobart. Velocity 1323 just about to touch down, coming in from Hobart.
Capital Jet 462, line up runway 34.
Line up runway 34, Capital Jet 462.
Alright, Capital Jet cleared to line up runway 34.
Jet 462, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 34, Capital Jet 462.
Alright, Capital Jet 462
32, Melbourne target.
heading back to Qingdao, taking off runway 34, Airbus A330. A little bit jealous of Tim from Sid Squad over in Perth the other day, getting the South African A340. A340s are certainly a rarer bird these days.
Wind 350 degrees 11 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
Runway 34, clear to land, Qantas 682.
Alright, there we go, on their way back to Qingdao.
Contact departure, see ya.
Contact departure, see you, Capital Jet 462.
Alright, next arrival, Qantas 682 coming in from Adelaide. Yeah, Claudette, I know you're waiting for the 7-4. There we go. The Singapore 7-4 is pushing back. I'm just going to bring this camera in a bit so that you guys can watch the pushback of the Singer 747 freighter. Plane Spotting Australia, I am doing well, thank you mate, how are you? Asiana coming through, they started the other night, Tuesday night I believe it was. Asiana started. They are a night flight only, so we will have to be doing a night show to capture Asiana. Actually, we'll go to the dual cameras there so you guys can watch the 7-4 pushback still. Anyway, Qantas coming in from Adelaide. We are hoping to do a night show in the not too distant future, weather dependent obviously, that's why we had to cancel our one last weekend. We do have plans to make it a night that Asiana is coming in though, so again, best way to know when we're going to be up here is to subscribe, turn on the bell icon so you know. We'll generally publish our shows a day or two before so that you guys can be ready. Get the 85-inch TVs ready to have the show up. I had to settle for a 55-inch last night for Sid Squad, but that's what I've got in my office, so... But yeah, we will be doing a night show in the not too distant future so that we can capture the Asiana. Just not 100% sure when it will be yet. Alright, we've got Hainan in about 2 minutes. We're watching our Queen of the Skies pushback at the moment, so hope you're watching, Claudette. This one's for you and for everyone else, but seems like you have a bit of a sweet spot for the 747. So this is 747-400 freighter. We'll have to find something else to point our secondary camera at now that the cargo apron's empty. The Aviation man, Brad, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Claudette, you're just going to have to go out and buy a bigger TV if you've only got a 75. No, that's... Watch what you're watching on. I end up watching half these shows on my mobile phone, so...
10483 heavy Melbourne Tower.
You watch what you can watch on. So...
Hainan 483, wind 350 degrees 10 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
Runway 34, clear to land, Hainan 483.
Alright, so we've got a Hainan about to touch down, coming in from Haikou, or Haikou? What do you guys reckon it is? Mick and I aren't sure on the pronunciation there, so... Alright, gonna flick here across. We've changed the viewpoint to now be over the international terminal. We're gonna go and grab Hainan though. Alright, here we go. Hainan. Oh, with a cheeky little pass behind of the next arriving aircraft. I didn't catch who that is on flight radar just yet, but... Well, you guys might not have seen it. Might have been behind the live from Melbourne. Anyway. Hainan A330 from Haikou.
Roughly 1292, Melbourne Tower.
There we go.
31 vacated, contact ground 121.7.
121.7, Hainan 483.
Roughly 1292, wind 350 degrees 10 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
34, clear land, roughly 1292.
Alrighty, next arrival, velocity 1292 in from Cairns. Just a little ways out still, so we might as well go and watch our friend Singapore. Just for a minute while we wait for velocity 1292 from Cairns. Take this moment to say welcome to everybody who has joined us today. Hope you're having a wonderful afternoon. The sun is shining out here, the wind is blowing, but it's still pretty nice. Alright, just going to reposition for velocity 1292 in from Cairns. Alright, that was velocity 1292 in from Cairns.
Flight 75, wind 350 degrees, 14 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
Clear land 34, Qantas 75.
Alright, I'll be back in a moment, guys. Taking a very short break.
Up there, X3663.
X3663, Melbourne Tower, g'day.
Jetstar 516, ready?
Jetstar 516, Melbourne Tower, expedite line up runway 34.
Expedite line up runway 34, Jetstar 516.
Runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
34, clear for takeoff, Jetstar 516.
X3663, wind 010 degrees, 10 knots, runway 34, cleared to land.
Runway 34, clear to land, X3663.
Jetstar 516, contact departure, see ya.
Sure, Jetstar 516. Morning, Singapore 7290, sorry, afternoon, Singapore 7293, or turning right whiskey.
Singapore 7293, heavy, Melbourne Tower, good afternoon.
Alright, I am back. Singapore is on the move. And we have a Rex Sub 340 about to land. And as you probably noticed, Singapore is on the move. Almost down at Kilo now. And we'll leave Rex there. And rejoin Singapore Cargo. There you go, Claudette, your 747 is ready to depart.
3273 Melbourne target A. Wind 010 degrees 10 knots, runway 34 clear to land.
34 clear to land.
Alright, so we've got one to land ahead of Singapore's departure. And that would be Rex 3273 coming from Wagga Wagga. That's another Saab 340. Aviation man, probably my favourite at this moment would be the 350, the MSA 350-900. And I'm going to go with the Fiji Airlines. Got to fly with them last year from Melbourne to Fiji on to Vancouver, and then from San Francisco back to Fiji, and then we flew on the MAX 8 from Fiji back to Melbourne. But yeah, my favourite would probably at this stage be the 350-900 and the Fiji Airlines. Aviation man, if you wanted to head to Melbourne to give us a gift, you're more than welcome. Not expected, of course. Alright, I'm going to leave the 747 there. Let's grab our Saab coming in from Wagga Wagga. And then I dare say it will be time for the Singapore 747 to depart.
Singapore 7293, line up runway 34.
Line up runway 34, Singapore 7293.
Alright, there we go. Singapore cleared to line up 34. Who's ready for a 747 departure? I know I certainly am. Alright.
445 Melbourne target A.
Leave Rexy there.
Singapore 7293, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34, cleared for takeoff, Singapore 7293.
Alright, there we go. Singapore cargo cleared for takeoff. Runway 34. Now where are we heading with this Singapore cargo? Where are we off to today? I haven't checked flight radar. That's slack of myself.
Station runway station now. November, wind 010 degrees 14 knots, temperature 15.
Alright, here we go. Singapore cargo 747 rolling.
Wind 350 degrees 10 knots, runway 34, cleared to land.
34, clear to land, Qantas 445.
Must be a fairly light load today.
Contact departures.
Departure Singapore 7293, bye.
Alright.
Whiskey 849.
Whiskey 849 Melbourne Tower, good afternoon.
Alright. Qantas 445 in from Sydney. No. Yeah, Qantas 445. Yeah. Yeah, Qantas 445 coming in from Sydney. Our next arrival there.
Good afternoon, Rex 669 RP, runway 34.
Velocity 849, line up runway 34.
Right up on the runway 34, velocity 840.
Rex 669, Melbourne Tower, good afternoon.
69.
There we go, Qantas in from Sydney, 445. Alright, next departure off
Velocity 849, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
34, velocity 849,
Velocity 849.
heading back up to Sydney. There we go, William Reid, the Singapore cargo was heading back to Singapore.
Rex 669, wind 340 degrees, 10 knots, runway 34, cleared to land.
Runway 34, clear to land, Rex 669.
Sarah, afternoon, Jetstar 567.
Jetstar 567, Melbourne Tower, good afternoon.
There we go, velocity off nice and early.
And contact departures.
Departures, velocity 840.
Yeah, it was a 733. 737-300.
Melbourne Tower, Rex 3881, ready.
Rex 3881, Melbourne Tower, sign heading left 260, hold short runway 34.
I'm heading left 260, hold short.
Alright, Rex, I think it was Rex 669 coming
Rex
in.
3881, be ready for immediate departure after landing on short final.
Rex 3881. Target A, Qantas 448 is ready.
Qantas 448, Melbourne Tower, good day. Rex 3881, line up runway 34.
Line up runway 34, Rex 3881.
Rex 3881, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
34, clear for takeoff, Rex 3881.
Alright, Rex 3881, little sub 340, ripping it out from Kilo. Dare say he'll be airborne pretty quickly. Alright, there we go. 3881 heading to King Island.
Wind 350 degrees, 8 knots, runway 34, cleared to land.
Runway 34, clear to land, just 567.
Very sporty departure there.
842.
842, Melbourne Tower, good day.
Alright, Jetstar coming in from Brisbane. A321 Neo by the look of it. Yeah, A321 Neo coming in from Brisbane.
Rex 3881, contact departures.
departures, direction 3881.
Qantas 448, line up runway 34.
Line up runway 34, Qantas 448.
Alright, Qantas 448 cleared to line up, heading to Sydney.
Runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
34, cleared takeoff, Qantas 448.
Alright, there we go. Qantas 448 heading to Sydney, cleared for takeoff, runway 34. I'll be rolling out of here shortly.
Aussie 842, wind 360 degrees, 10 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
Runway 34, clear to land, Aussie 842. Melbourne Tower, g'day,
Jetstar 30 heavy, Melbourne Tower, g'day.
Quite a long roll there for Qantas 448 to Sydney. Was Juliet departure, so that sort of makes a bit more sense. Alright, next arrival, I think it was Velocity 885.
448, contact departures. Departures 448, g'day. G'day.
.842 coming in from Sydney, followed by Jetstar 30 coming in from Bangkok. But yeah, Velocity 842 here coming in from Sydney first.
Melbourne Tower, Velocity 331, ready. Velocity 331, line up runway 34. Line up runway 34, Velocity 331.
Melbourne Tower, Qantas 735 ready.
Qantas 735, Melbourne Tower.
Alright, got Velocity 331
31,
here,
runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
lining up,
Runway
heading
34, cleared for takeoff,
to
Velocity 331.
Brisbane. We got Jetstar 30 on short final coming in from Bangkok.
Jetstar 30, wind at 010 degrees, 8 knots, runway 34, cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 34, just over.
Alright, Jetstar 30 787-8 coming in from Bangkok.
Melbourne Tower, Jetstar 518 ready.
Jetstar 518, Melbourne Tower. Qantas 735, line up runway 34.
Line up runway 34, Qantas 735. Melbourne Tower, Jetstar 515.
Jetstar 515, Melbourne Tower, g'day. Jetstar 30, vacate Foxtrot and contact ground 121.7.
117, Jetstar 30,
G'day. Qantas 735, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34, clear for takeoff, Qantas 735.
Alright, Qantas 735 jetting across to Adelaide.
Degrees 10 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
Runway 34, clear to land, Jetstar 515.
Qantas 735, contact departures.
735.
Alright, just a 515 here coming in from Sydney. Will be an actual arrival.
Tower Tower, Office 745 ready. Office 745, Melbourne Tower, g'day. Team line up runway 34.
Line up runway 34, Jetstar 518.
Jetstar 518, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34, clear for takeoff, Jetstar 518.
Alrighty, just a 518 here. Getting ready to head back up to Sydney. So the company aircraft in from Sydney. This one's departing to Sydney.
Melbourne Tower, Jetstar 578.
Jetstar 578, Melbourne Tower, g'day.
517, wind 010 degrees, 10 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
Runway 34, clear to land, that's 517.
Jetstar 518, contact departures.
Departures, Jetstar 518.
Alright, next arrival, Jetstar 517, another arrival in from Sydney.
G'day,
Killing 56, Melbourne Tower, good afternoon, number 2, wind 010 degrees, 10 knots.
G'day, Qantas 621.
Qantas 621, Melbourne Tower, g'day, continuous number 2, wind 360 degrees, 10 knots.
Clear to land, so confirm, runway 34, Qantas 621.
Qantas 621, continue as number 2, the wind 360 degrees, 10 knots.
Sorry, continuous number 2, Qantas 621.
Killing 56, runway 34, clear to land.
34, clear to land, kill 56.
Alright, Killing 56 coming in from Devonport. Dash 8 300.
Melbourne Tower, Jetstar 568, ready.
Velocity 745 at Juliet exit right line up runway 34. Sorry, the station calling.
Melbourne Tower, Jetstar 568, ready.
Just a 568 Tower, thank you. Can you vacate with no delay? The aircraft towing on your right is number 2 to you. You're number 1. Velocity 745, thank you. Traffic at 2 miles, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
34 clear for takeoff, velocity 745.
Alright, Velocity 745 here, rolling for the Gold Coast. Next arrival will be Qantas in from Brisbane.
Wind 360 degrees, 10 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
34, clear to land, Qantas 621.
Alright, Qantas 621 will be the one in from Brisbane. That was quite a late landing clearance for Qantas 621.
68 at Juliet, runway 34, line up.
Line up, it's 568.
We'll see 745, contact departures.
Departures, we'll see 745 here.
Okay.
Alright, just at 568, our next departure, heading back up to Brisbane.
Rex 3473, Melbourne Tower, continuous number 1 now, runway 34, wind 360 degrees, 10 knots.
Right, here's number 1, Rex 34.
Jetstar 568, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 34, Jetstar 568.
Alright, just rolling for Brisbane.
Rex 3473, wind 020 degrees, 10 knots, runway 34, cleared to land.
Join 3885 Heavy, we're established RMT approach runway 234.
First run 3885, heavy Melbourne Tower, g'day, continue the approach number 2, runway 34, wind 360 degrees, 10 knots.
Okay, runway 34, continuous approach number 2, country 85.
Jetstar 568, contact departures.
Contact departures at 568.
Alright, Rex sub 340 B plus here coming in from Merimbula. Sounds like we'll have Sichuan coming in behind the Rex. Xylux, what do you mean zoom into R16 for Sri Lankan?
2 knots, runway 34, cleared to
That's
land.
not Sri Lankan over there, that would be Garuda, Indonesia. Xylux, Sri Lanka's about 10 minutes out. Mick has informed me they're just north of the northwest of the airport at the moment. almost west.
Tower, channel 165 kV, RP approach, runway 34.
Air China 165, heavy Melbourne Tower, good day. Continuous number 2, runway 34, wind 010 degrees, 10 knots.
Continue approach, number 2, Air Channel 165.
Good day, Rex.
Alright, we're going to go pick up Sichuan
Rex 960.
on short finals.
Melbourne Tower, just 707, ready and 6 Julia.
Jetstar 7072.
Sichuan A330.
Juliet, expedite line up runway 34.
Ground line up 34, that's 707.
Sichuan 3885, vacating contact ground 121.7.
Go 1217, transfer A,
Good day. Jetstar 707, runway 34, traffic at 3 miles, cleared for takeoff.
So we take over runway 34, that's 707.
Alrighty, Jetstar 707 on 34 here, heading for Hobart.
Jetstar 977 Melbourne Tower, good day, number 2. Air China 165, wind 350 degrees, 10 knots, runway 34, cleared to land.
Close around, runway 34, Air Channel 165.
Alright, Air China is cleared to land runway 34. They are on a very short final. Here we go. Air China coming from Beijing.
Jetstar 707.
A350 900.
Approaches, that's 707.
Air China 165, vacating on the rapid taxiway, contact ground 121.7.
Alright, vacating and ground 121.7, Air Channel 165, bye bye.
Good day. 961 at Juliet, runway 34, line up.
Rex 961 lining up, runway 34.
Where was Rex 961 off to?
Rex 961, next arrives just outside 3 miles, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
Let's take off runway 34, Rex 961.
Alright, Rex 961 here, rolling, heading for Hobart. Playing chasey with the Jetstar 707 that left a few minutes ago.
wind 020 degrees 10 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
34, clear to land, so 927.
Hello, Sri Lanka 604.
Alright, next arrival, Jetstar 977
For heavy Melbourne Tower, g'day, number 2, wind 010
coming in
degrees
from
10
Perth. The Jetstar A321 Neo doing the transcontinental route there.
Rex 961, contact departures.
Start is Rex 961.
Yeah, it's a bit chilly in the wind down here, but it's not too bad. We got Sri Lankan 604 on finals for runway 34 coming in from Colombo.
360 degrees 10 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
Good land, runway 34, Sri Lanka 604.
So we'll pick up Sri Lankan in a moment. Alright, Sri Lankan 604 coming in from Colombo over in Sri Lanka.
Velocity 268, Melbourne Tower, g'day, number 1 now, the wind 360 degrees 10 knots.
268.
Yes, Sri Lankan missing the rapid exit. Gonna have to go up to Echo.
Flight coding taxiway right on Echo, contact ground 121.7.
Second call 121, Sri Lanka 604.
Gee, Claudette, I reckon you'd have to be loving a Beechcraft King Air, yeah? Or maybe a 747. Mine, as I said before, A350 at the moment from Fiji.
58, wind 030 degrees 10 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
Runway 34, clear to land, velocity 268.
Alright, velocity 268 coming in from Canberra. Nice little alert going off there in the background.
On target QJ 1558.
QJ 1558, Melbourne Tag Day. Victor Echo Mike, Tag Day. Assigned heading is 340 at Juliet, runway 34, line up.
Assigned heading 340 at Juliet, line up, runway 34, Victor Echo Mike.
Victor Echo Mike there, the Link sub 340.
Velocity 231 ready.
Velocity 231, Tag Day. Clear for takeoff.
34 clear for takeoff.
Alright, Victor Echo Mike, I'm going to take a guess here, going back up to Wollongong. There we go, Mick just confirmed it for me, yes. Heading back up to Wollongong.
QJ 1558, wind 020 degrees 8 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
34 clear land, QJ 1558.
Alright, QJet 1558. Cleared to land, runway 34.
Victor Echo Mike, affirm contact departures.
QJet 1558 here, coming in from Hobart. 717 service.
Target velocity 736.
Velocity 736, Melbourne Tag Day. Flying via set amended 3,000 feet at Juliet, runway 34, line up.
Climb via set amended 3,000 feet at Juliet, line up. Velocity 231.
Velocity 231, we'll be heading across to Adelaide. Line out runway 34. Yeah, Dan, Mick and I have actually been talking about the potential of doing a stream from Moorabbin. So it is something we are contemplating doing.
Melbourne Tower, Jetstar 737 ready.
Jetstar 737, Tag Day. Were you ready? Uh, 737 at Juliet, runway 34, line up expedite, be ready for an immediate departure when available. The next arrival is just inside 4 miles.
Line up runway 34 and roll code Jetstar 737.
Alright, velocity 231 off to Adelaide. Got Cathay pushed back and Sri Lankan waiting for a spot.
Melbourne Tower, velocity 1368 ready.
Velocity 1368, Tag Day.
Melbourne Tower, Jetstar 780 ready.
Jetstar 780, Tower, thanks. Jetstar 737, traffic at 2.25 miles, runway 34 now, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34.
Right. Next departure, Jetstar 737 heading down to Launceston.
Velocity 328, Melbourne Tower. Good afternoon, number 2, wind 010 degrees 10 knots.
Velocity 328.
Velocity 231, climb by Sid 5,000 feet.
Climb by Sid 5,000, velocity 231.
Velocity 231, contact departures.
Right, this is velocity 231.
Velocity 736, wind 010 degrees, 12 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
Clear land 34, velocity 736.
Alright, just 737 out the door to Launceston. With a velocity arrival hot on his heels.
At Juliet, runway 34, line up.
Line up at Juliet, 34, Jetstar 780.
737, contact departures.
Alright, that arrival was velocity 736 in from the Gold Coast. Next departure, Jetstar 780 across to Adelaide.
780, next arrivals at 3 miles, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
Takeoff 34, Jetstar 780.
Yeah, Claudette, Moorabbin is, general aviation. So you have your Cessnas, your Pipers, your Cirruses. Polo is actually Essendon.
Break 6 Melbourne Tower, good afternoon.
You get a lot of aircraft that head down to King Island in that area as well. So most of general aviation though.
Qantas 620 ready.
Sorry guys, just realised I did not switch over the camera for this departure.
Right, 30 degrees, 10 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
Clear to land, velocity 328.
Velocity 328 coming in from Brisbane. About to touch down on 34.
Contact departures.
That's 780.
Alright, we got the Cathay Nifty 50 Grand there. Taxiing out for departure. We'll swing around and we'll capture that on the main camera. There we go. Cathay's Nifty 50 Grand, obviously the A350 1000 heading back to Hong Kong. Moving at quite a rate of knots down the taxiway there. Obviously heading for a kilo departure today.
Wind 030 degrees, 12 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
Clear land, runway 34, Rex 621.
Alright, we'll just swing around and grab the Rex coming in.
Okay, Qantas 9 is ready.
Qantas 9 heavy tactor.
Alright, this is Rex coming in from Canberra. We've got Qantas 9 calling ready. It's got to be one of the last Qantas 9s. I don't remember the dates that they're wrapping up the Melbourne Perth segment, but I believe it's fairly soon they will be ditching the Melbourne Perth segment of QF9, and QF9 will just originate in Perth.
Juliet first to kilo, runway 34, line up, be ready for an immediate departure when it becomes available.
34 kilo line up, Qantas 620.
Alright, Qantas
Tower, Cathay 104,
620
Meridian term.
heading for Brisbane, cleared to line up. Told to expect
Tower, velocity 1036.
immediate departure.
Melbourne Airport. Velocity 1368, runway 34 from Juliet, cleared for immediate takeoff.
No, sorry.
Clear for takeoff, velocity 1368.
Velocity 1368 will be our first departure, heading to Launceston. Taking from Juliet. Alright, there we go. Velocity off to Launceston.
Cleared for takeoff.
34 clear for takeoff, Qantas 620.
Alright, Qantas 620 cleared for takeoff. Heading up to Brisbane. Full length 3-4 departure.
68, thank you. Contact departures.
968.
Velocity 1036, wind 010 degrees, 15 knots, runway 34, cleared to land.
Runway 34 clear to land, velocity 1036.
There we go. Qantas out the door to Brisbane.
Velocity 738, Melbourne.
Velocity 738, Melbourne Tower. Good afternoon. Number 2, there'll be a heavy departure full length prior to your arrival. That'll be Cathay, the wind 020 degrees, 15 knots.
Copy, velocity 738.
Qantas 620, contact departures.
Alright, velocity here coming in from the Sunshine Coast.
Tower, right 3682, ready.
Rex 3682, takeoff. Cathay 104 at Kilo, runway 34, line up. Next arrival at 6 miles.
Line up and wait, runway 34 at Kilo, Cathay 104.
Alright, there we go. Cathay 104 cleared to line up.
Next arrival at 4 miles, wind at the upwind end 010 degrees, 12 knots, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34 clear for takeoff, Cathay 104.
Alright, Cathay 104 cleared for takeoff.
Melbourne Tower, good afternoon, Rex 132 ready.
Rex 132, takeoff.
Rolling 3-4 here, heading back to Hong Kong.
Jetstar 942, takeoff.
The very, very long nifty 50 grand.
Velocity 687 ready.
Velocity 687, takeoff.
Melbourne Tower, good day, Qantas 454 ready.
Qantas 454, takeoff.
There we go. Cathay heading back to Hong Kong.
Velocity 738, wind 010 degrees, 12 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
Runway 34, clear lane, velocity 738.
Velocity 738 here, about to touch down, coming in from the Gold Coast.
For contact departures.
Departures, Cathay 104, ciao.
Okay. North Kilo, runway 34, line up. Qantas 9 at down.
Qantas 9, line up, runway 34.
Qantas 9, cancel SID. Track extended centre line, 340 degrees, climb to 5,000 feet.
Cancel SID, track 340, climb 5,000, Qantas 9.
Alrighty, Qantas 9er lining up, runway 34.
4, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34, clear takeoff, Qantas 9.
There we go, Qantas 9 cleared for takeoff. As I said, this is one of the last Qantas 9s originating in Melbourne. Not sure of the date, and I apologise if anyone has answered that in the chat, but yeah, they will be originating QF9 in Perth in the not too distant future. So you'll have to fly domestically from Melbourne to Perth to head across to London.
Assigned heading is left 290, climb to 4,000 at Kilo, runway 34, line up and wait.
Assigned heading left 290, climb to 4,000, Kilo, line up and wait, Rex 3682.
Alright, there we go. Qantas 9 out the door.
Contact departures.
Contact departures, Qantas
9. Alright, we have a little Rexy getting ready to jet off to Mildura.
Rex 3771 ready.
Rex 3771, tower. Rex 3682, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
Alrighty, there we go. Rex to Mildura cleared for takeoff.
Rex 132, the 321 at Kilo, line up behind you to wait at Juliet, runway 34, line up.
Line up and wait at Juliet, Rex 132.
Just on I-42, number 2 for departure, 73 at Juliet will go first at Kilo, runway 34, line up and wait.
Kilo 34, clear line up and wait, Jetstar 942.
Alright guys, I'm going to take a short break to grab a drink and something to eat. We'll leave you on the split screen there and I'll be back shortly.
Yeah, proceeding south makes a left turn shortly. Remain tower frequency airborne from Juliet. Runway 34 cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff from Juliet and remain on tower frequency Rex 132.
Thank you. Confirming maintain 4,000 feet traffic above.
Heading 290, maintaining 4,000, expect 632.
3682, contact departures.
Departures, expect 632, good day.
See ya. Jetstar 942, runway 34 cleared for takeoff.
34 cleared for takeoff, Jetstar 942.
Contact departures.
Departures, Rex 132.
Cancel SID, track extended centreline 340 degrees, climb to 5,000 feet at Juliet runway 34 line up.
Cancel SID, track 340, extended centreline 5,000 and at Juliet line up, runway 34, velocity 687.
Runway 34 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34 clear for takeoff, velocity 687.
That's 454 at Juliet, runway 34 line up.
Line up, runway 34, Qantas 454.
Contact departures.
I was just done on 42.
C687 contact departures.
Departures, velocity 687.
Qantas 454, runway 34 cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 34, Qantas 454.
3771, assigned heading is left 260 at Juliet, runway 34, line up.
Left 260 at Juliet, runway 34, line up, 3771. Ready.
QJet 1278, tagged out. Runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34, cleared for takeoff, 3771.
QJet 1278 at Juliet, runway 34, line up.
Juliet, runway 34, lining up, QJet 1278.
Qantas 454, contact departures.
Qantas 454, good day.
See you.
Target Link 84 ready.
Link 84, tagged out. Rex 3771, contact departures.
Departures, Rex 3771, out.
Good day. QJet 1278, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34, cleared for takeoff, QJet 1278. Class 775 heavy rig.
775 heavy tagged out.
Qatari 989 heavy, good afternoon. We're approaching holding position Kilo, ready for departure.
Qatari 989 heavy tagged out, hold short, runway 34.
Continue short, runway 34 on Kilo, Qatari 989.
Target A, Qantas 178 on the Bishop approach, runway 34.
Qantas 178, Melbourne Target A, wind 020 degrees, 10 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
Runway 34, clear to land, Qantas 178.
Contact departures.
QJet 1278, go.
See ya. Link 84, assigned heading is 260 at Quebec, runway 27, line up and wait.
Assigned heading 260, Quebec, line up and wait, runway 27, Link 84.
Vacating on the rapid taxiway, contact ground 121.7.
Vacating to ground 121, class 178.
Link 84, runway 27, cleared for takeoff.
Safe takeoff, runway 27, Link 84.
Melbourne Target, 84.
684, Melbourne Target.
Alright guys, jumping back on. Planes Body Australia, I believe you can still get around Ops Road. I can see a lot of cars parked over near the car park, but the word that we've heard is that if you get told to move on and don't, then you will get fined. So
340 degrees to 5,000 feet, Qantas 775.
775, you ready for an immediate?
Open.
775, Juliet Expedite, line up runway 34.
Juliet expediting, line up 34, Qantas 775.
alright, Qantas 775 heading across to Perth.
Qantas 775, next arrival.
A330
runway 34,
200 I think it is, heading to Perth.
For immediate takeoff, Qantas 775.
Yeah, A330 200 Echo Bravo Alpha heading across to Perth.
Melbourne Tower, good afternoon, Qantas 921.
Qantas 921, Melbourne Tower, good day.
Alright, here we go. Qantas 775 rolling 34 heading across to Perth.
Velocity 684, wind 360 degrees 8 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
34, clear landing, 684.
At Kilo, runway 34, line up expedite.
Expedite line up, runway 34, Qatari 989.
Alright, velocity in from Perth here.
Qantas 775, that was nicely done, thank you. Contact departures on amended frequency 118.9er.
189er, and thanks for that, appreciate it. Qantas 775, cheers.
See ya.
Alright, Qatar's been told to line up at Kilo 34. There we go. Qatar 989 heading back across to Doha. 777-300 ER.
Sorry, 989, next arrival's at 3 miles, runway 34, cleared for immediate takeoff.
30 meter takeoff, Qatari 989, heavy.
Alright, there we go. Qatar cleared for takeoff, immediate departure.
Qantas 921, wind 010 degrees 8 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
34, clear land, Qantas 21. On tower, Qantas 449er.
Ready, my apologies, I missed the call sign.
Tower, Qantas 449er.
Qantas 449, Melbourne Tower, good day.
Alright, that's Qantas 921.
Wind 010 degrees.
Bit of a tight arrival there, coming from the sunny coast.
Qantas 449.
Qatari 989, thank you. Contact departures.
Departures by Qatari 989.
Good day.
Melbourne Tower, Qantas 622 is ready.
Qantas 622, Tower, good day. 60 degrees 15 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
34 clear land, 449. Target agent 17 heavy ready.
Jetstar 17 heavy target.
Alright, Qantas 449 will be our next arrival coming in from Sydney. Victor X-Ray Delta 737-800. Just turning right base now. We'll pick up their action shortly. There we go, Qantas 449 on finals.
46
Coming in from Sydney.
Number 2, wind 020 degrees 10 knots.
Yep. Tower, velocity 855 ready.
Velocity 855, take it. Start reducing the speed, there'll be a heavy departure prior to your arrival.
So coming back now, velocity pushing.
Thank you. Qantas 039, are you ready for an immediate departure? Qantas 039 at Kilo, expedite line up runway 34, traffic inside 5 miles.
Alright, Qantas 039 to Jakarta is expediting their lineup. A330 service.
Miles runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
Alright, there we go. Qantas 039 rolling off to Jakarta.
Killing 57 takeoff. The side heading is left 260, hold short, runway 34.
The side heading left 260, hold short, runway 34, killing 57.
Velocity 846, wind 020 degrees 10 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
Clear to land 34, velocity 846.
Velocity 846 there, clear to land. Coming in from Sydney with Qantas 039 out the door to Jakarta.
Contact departures. Jetstar 17 at Kilo, runway 34, line up.
Kilo 34, line up, Jetstar 17.
Alright, Jetstar 17 lining up.
Jetstar 17, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, heading back to Phuket.
Melbourne Tower, good afternoon, QJet 1281.
QJet 1281, Melbourne takeoff.
Jetstar 17 to Phuket, rolling runway 34. 787-8 variant.
QJet 1281, wind 010 degrees, 10 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
Alright, just go on.
QJet 1281.
Star 17, contact departures.
Alright, Q-Link 1281, our next arrival.
To Melbourne Tower, afternoon, number 2.
The Green Machine A220.
10 knots.
772.
Ready?
Cessna 976, Turkey. .622 at Kilo, runway 34, line up.
Line up, 34, Qantas 622.
Cleared for takeoff.
34, clear for takeoff, Qantas 622.
Alright, Qantas 622 heading up for Brisbane, cleared for takeoff. Runway 34.
No, Jetstar 439.
Jetstar 439, Melbourne Tower, g'day, number 2, runway 34, wind 040 degrees, 10 knots.
Jetstar 439.
Jetstar 520 ready.
Jetstar 520, g'day. Class 772, wind 030 degrees, 10 knots. Runway 34, clear to land.
34, clear to land, Qantas 772.
Alright, Qantas 772 coming in from Perth, cleared to land on 34.
Contact departures.
Departures, Qantas 622.
Alright, that was Qantas 772 in from Perth. 737 service.
Wind 020 degrees, 12 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
34, clear to land, just 439.
Alright, just 439 in from the Gold Coast.
Killick 81, Melbourne Tower, good day, number 2, runway 34, wind 030 degrees, 10 knots.
Killick 81.
This is one of the newer A321 Neos.
Juliet, runway 34, line up.
Line up runway 34, box shade 55. Good day, just 570 ready.
Just a 570 tag day. Runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 34, velocity 855.
Alright, velocity 855 heading to Sydney.
Wind 040 degrees, 10 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 34, Killick 81.
He's just about touchdown. Alright, Killick 81 coming in from Mildura. Dash 8 300.
Number tag day, Qantas 451.
Qantas 451, Melbourne Tower, good day, number 2, wind 040 degrees, 10 knots.
Number 2, Qantas 451.
Yeah, 55, contact departures.
Box shade 55.
Line 976, you ready for an immediate departure?
Okay, just on 976.
Just line 76, Juliet, expedite, line up runway 34.
Expedite line 34, just on 976.
976. Next arrival is 73 at 2.5 miles, runway 34, cleared for immediate takeoff.
Takeoff, just at 976.
Alright, just 976 here, heading to Perth. Rolling on runway 34.
E1, wind 05, 0 degrees, 10 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
Clear to land 34, Qantas 451.
Alright, Qantas 451 coming in from Sydney on the milk run.
Jetstar 665, Melbourne taxi. 520 at Juliet expedite, line up runway 34, be ready for an immediate departure please.
Expedite, line up, 34 ready, Jetstar 520.
Killing 57, there'll be a 321 departing from Juliet, you'll be going right behind.
Killing 57.
Jetstar 976, contact departures.
Departures, Jetstar 976.
Jetstar 665, continue the approach 2 departures prior to your arrival and the wind 040 degrees 8 knots.
Jetstar 665.
Jetstar 520, runway 34, cleared for immediate takeoff.
Clear to takeoff, Jetstar 520.
Alright, Jetstar 520 cleared for an immediate takeoff, heading off to Sydney. Then they're going to sneak the Dash 8 on Gulf out ahead of the next arrival.
Killing 57, the next arrival's at 3 miles at Gulf, expedite, line up runway 34.
At Gulf, line up, runway 34, killing 57. Melbourne Tower, Singapore 228 on 68 Alpha.
Singapore 228, target A, confirm ready.
From Singapore 228.
Singapore 228, hold short runway 34.
Full short runway 34, Singapore 228.
Killing 57, request no square turn on. Don't make that square turn. Roll on and go. Runway 34, cleared for immediate takeoff.
Runway 34, cleared for immediate takeoff, killing 57.
They're killing 57.
Jetstar 520,
Told
thanks,
not to make the square turn, just roll.
Jetstar 520.
Heading down to Devonport.
Hotel today, Jetstar 775.
Jetstar 775, Melbourne Tower. Jetstar 665, wind 040 degrees 8 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
34, clear to land, Jetstar 665.
Jetstar 665 cleared to land. Quite a late landing clearance there. Coming in from Ayers Rock.
Jetstar 570 at Kilo, runway 34, line up.
Line up at Kilo, Jetstar 570.
Thanks, contact departures.
Departures going 50% her.
See ya. Jetstar 570, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34, clear for takeoff, Jetstar 570.
Alrighty, Jetstar 570 at Kilo heading to Brisbane. A321 Neo service.
Wind 030 degrees, 8 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
Runway 34, clear to land, Jetstar 775.
Archers.
Jetstar 70, see ya.
Okay.
Alright, Jetstar 775 coming in from Adelaide, our next arrival. I suspect our next departure will be Singapore 228 in the Star Alliance livery down at Kilo at the moment. Just a reminder, if you haven't liked today's show yet, please smash that thumbs up button. And if you're not yet subscribed, we'd really appreciate the subscription to the channel. If you want to know when we're streaming and posting the travel vlogs, make sure you hit that bell icon to get the notifications. We really do appreciate your support, being here, watching.
228 at Kilo, runway 34, line up.
Runway 34, Singapore 228.
Alright, and Singapore 228 cleared to line up. Full length Kilo. So we'll leave the Jetstar. We'll head around. Grab the Singapore Star Alliance liveried aircraft.
Wind at the upwind end, 010 degrees, 10 knots. Runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34, cleared for takeoff, Singapore 228.
Alright, 777-300ER, 17-year-old aircraft there. Heading back to Singapore Changi International Airport.
South 53, tag day. Indonesia 717, Melbourne Tower.
Alright. Here we go, rolling.
717B.
Indonesia 717, heavy tower, hold short, runway 34.
Also runway 220, 717.
Wind 020 degrees, 8 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
34, clear to land. 630.
Alright, Qantas 686 coming in from Adelaide. Next arrival on 34. It was lovely of the weather to turn it on today so that 34 was the only runway in use while we were here. As we were getting to the airport, we noticed that we're using 27 for arrivals, but
17,
all changed to 34.
Indonesia 717 at Kilo, runway 34, expedite, line up runway 34.
Line up runway 34 and it's just 770.
Alright, Garuda Indonesia cleared to line up. Heading back to Jakarta. I'm assuming. I haven't actually checked flight radar.
Continuous number 1, runway 34, a heavy departure full length prior to your arrival. Request a square turn onto final. Wind 030 degrees, 8 knots.
continue number 1, Wilco, just up 590.
And yes, Garuda heading back to Jakarta.
Traffic on a close right base. The wind at the upper end 020 degrees 10 knots, runway 34, cleared for immediate takeoff.
Clear immediate takeoff,
Alright, Indonesia cleared for an immediate takeoff with an aircraft on right base to land.
Jetstar 519, thanks for that square turn. The wind 020 degrees 8 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
Runway 34, clear land, Jetstar 519.
Indonesia 717, thank you. Contact departures.
Departure into Jetstar 7. Thank you.
Right. Jetstar 519 landing on runway 34 here. Coming in from Sydney.
Hello, runway 34, line up.
Line up a kilo, velocity F53. Melbourne Tower, Envoy 75.
Invoice 75, Melbourne Tower, good day. Continue the approach, runway 34, wind 020 degrees 10 knots.
Continue approach runway 34, Envoy 75.
Rex 35, 77, Tower, good day. Side heading is left 260, hold short, runway 34.
Side heading left 260, hold short, 34, Rex.
Velocity 53, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
Good takeoff 34, velocity 53.
Invoice 75, wind 020 degrees, 12 knots, runway 34, clear to land, check wheels.
Runway 34, clear land, figure and Envoy 75.
Alright, Invoice 75 coming in. It's our next arrival. Not showing on flight radar, but that's not that uncommon.
Contact departures.
Possibly a Dassault Falcon. Sort of looks like one.
Melbourne Tower, 286.
26, good day Melbourne Tower, continue approach runway 34.
Approach, 286.
Sorry guys, the autofocus on this sometimes not very friendly.
75, when vacated, contact ground 121.7.
121.7, envoy 75.
Killing 286, wind 040 degrees, 9 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
34 clear to land, killing 286. Melbourne Tower, velocity 332.
Velocity 332, good day, Melbourne Tower. West 35, 77, line up, runway 34.
Lining up runway 34 with 3577.
Runway 34, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 34, Rex 3577.
Velocity 332, wind 050 degrees, 8 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
34 clear to land, velocity 332.
Rex 3577, contact departures.
Rex 3577.
What's his next arrival? Alright guys, we're about to wrap up today's show a little bit earlier than usual. Velocity 332 about to touch down from Brisbane. That will be our last movement of the day, so thank you everyone for joining us today. Again, if you haven't yet liked today's show, please go ahead and smash that thumbs up button for us. We'll do one more. We've got one more coming in about 3 minutes. So we'll do one more aircraft in about 3 minutes.
Melbourne Tower, velocity 859 30.
Velocity 859, good day, Melbourne Tower, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
34 clear takeoff, velocity 859.
Big Al from the UK, welcome. Alright, velocity 8:59. About to depart to Sydney. We'll grab that one, and then Mick tells me there's another one in about 2 minutes to arrive. So thank you to everybody for tuning in today. Hope you enjoyed the show. I know it's not as long as some of our shows we do, but we're going to try and do a night stream in the not too distant future, subject to weather. Alright, we've got Jetstar 1 apparently pushing back for Honolulu.
50 degrees, 10 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
Do you guys want us to stay for JQ1 to Honolulu? Or what should we do, guys? Let me know in the chat. Alright, velocity 1594 coming in from Newcastle. Our next arrival.
Melbourne Tower, velocity 1594.
Velocity 1594, g'day Melbourne Tower, wind 040 degrees, 9 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
Runway 34, clear to land, velocity 1594.
Alright, velocity 1594 from Newcastle.
Rex 142, g'day Melbourne Tower.
On short finals.
Rex 3882.
Rex 3882, g'day Melbourne Tower. Runway 34.
Line up runway 34, Rex 142.
Rex 142, 737 about to line up on 34 at Juliet there. I'm seeing stay for JQ1, so we'll stay for Jetstar 1.
Runway 34, clear for takeoff.
34, clear for takeoff, Rex 142.
Rex 142 cleared for takeoff. Runway 34. Sorry, guys. Rex 142 to Sydney, rolling there on 34. And the majority of you guys that are commenting are saying stay for JQ1, so we will stay to see the departure of JQ1. That'll be our last movement of the day.
Wind 030 degrees, 9 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
Clear land runway 34, Rex 3882.
Rex 142, contact departure.
Rex 142.
See you.
Alright, Jetstar 1 is taxiing. Looks like, yeah, he's just taxiing from around the back on the international. Trish, what time is Sri Lankan departing? That's going to be the question though.
Ready.
Qantas 462, good day, Melbourne Tower.
Alright, where is that? We've got a Rexy coming in
Velocity 337, good day, Melbourne Tower.
from King Island.
Velocity 337, line up, runway 34.
Lining up runway 34, velocity 337.
Executive 1557 ready.
Could you 1557,
That was
good day,
a
Melbourne Tower.
butter landing from the Saab 340 there.
Velocity 337, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
34, clear for takeoff, velocity 337.
Velocity 337 there. Cleared for takeoff. Where are you off to, Velocity? Velocity 337. Off to Vegas.
Line up, runway 34.
34.
So Velocity here heading to Brisbane.
Runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
Good afternoon, Qantas 1280 ready.
Qantas 1280, good day, Melbourne Tower. Qantas 462, line up, runway 34.
Line up 34, Qantas 462.
Velocity 337, contact departures.
Departure 337.
Alright, ATC pumping them out here. Don't actually have the details of this Q jet. Alright, I can see Jetstar 1 taxiing down towards us. Should be able to see it on that split screen there. Next departure will be Qantas 462 heading to Sydney.
Qantas 462, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
34, clear for takeoff, Qantas 462.
7 contact departures.
Departures,
Qantas 1280, line up, runway 34.
runway 34, Qantas 1280.
Alright.
80, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
34, clear for takeoff, Qantas 1280.
Qantas 462, contact departures.
QJet 1280 heading up to Canberra, just cleared for takeoff there, the 717 in front of us. And Trish, not sure when we'll be back out again. This is the Discover Tasmania livery. 717 heading up to Canberra. Yeah, guys, we don't have set schedules for when we come up here. We generally try for a weekend. I know work for me for the next 2 weeks is insanely busy, so chances of anything midweek is pretty slim, but not unheard of. And that's why we say to you guys, make sure you are subscribed to the channel and have your notifications turned on, because that is the best way to know when we are streaming. But yeah, I'd say at this stage probably won't be back till next weekend.
So 1 heavy, good day Melbourne Tower, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34, clear for takeoff, Jetstar 1 heavy.
There we go, ATC not mucking around, Jetstar 1 already cleared for takeoff. Yeah, Dan, the Discover Tasmania one is it's a bit tame, but you know, points for trying. We'll give points for trying a Qantas link. Alright, Jetstar 1 787-8 service heading to Honolulu. Already cleared for takeoff, runway 34.
627.
Qantas 627, good day Melbourne Tower.
And yeah, I think unless Sri Lankan is going to push in the next couple of minutes, I dare say that this Jetstar will be our last departure. Alright, here we go. Jetstar 1 cleared for takeoff to Honolulu. We'll have a look at what the scheduling for Sri Lankan is.
Number 627, wind 030 degrees, 9 knots, runway 34, cleared to land.
Runway 34, clear to land, Qantas 627. Ready.
Qantas 464, good day Melbourne Tower. Contact departures.
Departures, Jetstar 1.
Alrighty, there goes Jetstar 1 out the door. We're just going to have a look and find out when Sri Lankan is scheduled for departure. As I said, if it's in the very near future, we can hang for it, but otherwise probably not. So give us a couple of minutes while we have a look.
464 line up, runway 34.
Line up 34, Qantas 464. Tower X258 ready.
X258, g'day Melbourne Tower at Kilo, line up runway 34 and wait number 2 to a 73 ahead of you at Juliet.
At Kilo, line up and wait runway 34, X258.
Qantas 464, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
34 clear for takeoff, Qantas 464. Hello, velocity 226.
Velocity 226, g'day Melbourne Tower, continue approach, runway 34.
Velocity 226.
Alright, we've just had a look at Sri Lankan's scheduling on the Melbourne Airport website. It says final call. They were meant to push back about 12 minutes ago. I'm just going to have a look on the camera. It looks like it's all buttoned up. Look, we'll give it another 10 minutes. If she starts to push in that time, then we'll hang around for it. But that's you can see it there on screen. Yeah, Hayden. Yeah, I was commenting on that earlier that it's not going to be too long before Qantas 9 and 10 don't do the Melbourne Perth sectors. Instead, you'll have to get over there domestically.
Velocity 226, wind 030 degrees, 9
Mr. U2 963, 2:21 in the morning. Whereabouts are you that it's 2:21 in the morning? Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying the stream while doing some early morning work.
Tower Qantas 737 heavy, ready.
Qantas 37 heavy, g'day Melbourne Tower.
Alright, Qantas 37 is heading to... Where was Qantas 37 heading to again? That's going to Singapore. Alright, so we're going to get Qantas 37 over to Singapore. Yeah, Mr. U2 963, yes, it is quite a lovely sunset this evening here. That's a similar shot from two different cameras, but it's quite a lovely afternoon. But that's our Sri Lankan that Trish has asked us to stay for. We're going to give it a couple more minutes to see what it wants to do. Mr. UTU 963 from South America. Well, welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Qantas 37, line up runway 34.
Line up runway 34, Qantas 37.
Alright, Qantas 37.
Qantas 37, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34, cleared for takeoff, Qantas 37.
There we go, Qantas 37 cleared for takeoff. Heading to Singapore.
797, wind 030 degrees, 8 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
34, clear to land, 797.
Qantas 37, contact departures.
Qantas 37, come back.
See you.
Alright, Qantas 37 is out the door to Singapore. Yeah, we've got no sign of life from Sri Lankan at the moment. So I think we're going to start to pack down. Thank you everybody for joining us today. Hope you have enjoyed. Again, if you haven't hit the like button yet today, go smash the like button. If you're not yet subscribed, would appreciate you subscribing. And obviously if you do subscribe, hit that bell icon so you know when we are streaming and when we are uploading our travel vlog videos, which the next one's due to come out on Tuesday. Air Canada flight review from Vangelis.
Runway 34, Qantas 691.
We're going to leave you with a lovely sunset and the view of the terminal this afternoon. Mick and I say good night. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Hayden and Kenny, thank you for being our mods on today's show. Thank you to Mick for the assist with all the flight radar information, and we'll get you on mic soon so that you can just broadcast it rather than me having to relay it. So yeah, thank you everyone for joining us, and we'll catch you on the next one. Cheers guys.
91, runway 34, clear for takeoff.
Runway 34, clear takeoff, Qantas 691.
Wind 030 degrees, 8 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
Runway 34, clear to land, Port 274.
Qantas 691, contact departures.
Departures, Qantas 691. Melbourne Tower, g'day, just 795.
Just 795 Melbourne Tower, g'day.
A bit of power down this one. Right. Well, I suppose before we split up, I better give you your pipe.
Oh yeah. Or you can take it home, either.
That's the school lights and stuff.
Wind 020 degrees, 7 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
Runway 34, clear to land, just 795.
Tower, g'day, Killing 289 is ready.
Killing 289, Melbourne Tower, g'day, sign heading left 260, hold short runway 34.
Left 260, holding short, runway 34.